Since its inception over 100 years ago, the automobile has taken many forms, but for the most part, its power source, the internal combustion engine, has remained a constant. A radical new vehicle from GM, though, may change that. It's called the Hywire, and while it uses technologies we're already acquainted with, they've never been packaged in a car like this.
This car is the world's first drivable vehicle based on two very exciting technologies: fuel cells, and in steering, braking, and accelerating electrically rather than with mechanical controls. We call it Hywire, for hydrogen by wire.
The Hywire's propulsion system is housed in an 11-inch tall chassis. Inside the chassis, GM engineers have installed an electric motor that drives the front wheels. Electricity for the motor is provided by a fuel cell, roughly the size of a PC tower, that converts hydrogen to electricity. The hydrogen is stored in 3 storage tanks mounted in the center of the chassis. In the cockpit, Hywire is completely controlled by electronics. Electrical signals are used in place of mechanical linkages to operate the brakes, steering, and acceleration. All of these driver controls are consolidated into a unit called the X-Drive, which replaces the standard steering wheel. The driver controls braking and acceleration by means of a hand grip. Either the left or right side can be used, as both sides serve the same function. The X-Drive is also mounted on a sliding platform, so the car can be operated from either side of the vehicle. And with all the necessary power components stored in the chassis underneath the floor, there's plenty of room for 5 adults. In its present form, the Hywire weighs about 4,000 pounds, is just under 16 feet long, and goes 90 miles per hour. There is talk about interchangeable bodies. And that's it for this week's Motor News.